Let's do that. Let's work on this because this is a problem that we've had for too long. And it's time we fix it. Okay? It's time we fix it. My account needs it. Okay? So, we're going to fix everything here. Bae is obviously my #1 favorite character in Nikke. Okay? My rep squad needs to change because I don't know who I have as like my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bae's 1, then we got to fill this up with 2 to 6. Now, you guys know I love Bae because 1, realistically, I mean, I know a lot of you guys hate when I say this, but you know, Bae is really, really cool looking. I don't really like the fact that she's a cheerleader, if you want me to be honest, but I like the fact that she kind of reminds me of like a me as a female. If I was to be a female, like I wear my, like we have the same shoes, literally. Look. Tell me, bro. Wait. Am I wrong? Do me and Ben have the same shoes? Brother, it's similar. It's basically the same. It's basically the same. Bro. Right? Like, if I was to be a Nikke, it would be Bae. That's what I'm saying, right? I know a lot of people don't like when I say this too about anime girls, but I mean, because I guess people say she's not, but she's black as well. I'm black, you know. I like it. So Bae is always gonna be my #1. But when it comes to the 2, 3, 4, 5, it's hard because I feel like it changes so much. Okay, we're gonna go off of design, and as you guys know, like I said, only 1 character in this game I only like because of their story. Everybody else, it's because of the design. All right. So I think my second favorite character of all time is going to be Ein, right? I know Ein is a character that a lot of people probably like might think, okay, Ein isn't really that cool looking, right? Ein isn't really that cool looking, but I like her drip, I like her design, I like the whole vibe of her. She's also another character like I like her drip, right? I want to say the character's kit also comes into a play because at the end of the day, I do like Bae a lot because of her kit as well. I love tanks in this game. I love supports in this game. And I feel like Bae's tank is so different, right? When it comes to Ein, I feel like her damage is just so good. But I really do like Ein because of her design, right? As you guys know, I loved Ein for a long time before she even came out. And then when she came out, everybody was kind of like, Zxous, she's finally here, because everybody knew I've always wanted her in the game. So I was happy that she was good, right? But Ein, I think she always will just have a unique spot in my heart with the purple and stuff like that. She just kind of like reminds me of Maureen from freaking My Dress Up Darling or whatever. And she's also cool as well, to be honest. She's really cool to me. I like that character as well. So she is going to have to be my 2, right? Now, Laplace will always hold a deep heart, like a deep spot in my heart. She has to be 3. I think for Laplace, it's more so like out of all the characters in Nikke at the time, she was the only one that I like actually liked in terms of like design and vibe and stuff like that. Her story was cool as well, right? The whole hero thing. I actually liked her a lot more too because of her OST, right? If you want me to be honest, it was because of her OST as well. But I just like the design, the gold, not the gold, but like the yellow and blue essence. I like all that, right? The bandage on the cheek and stuff like that, and the mask, right? I wish I can just go back and show you guys more of the stuff. I've been waiting for Laplace to get a skin. You guys know it's been 2 years now of me asking for her to get something. Laplace has yet to get a single skin in this game. Everybody else has gotten a skin in this game besides Laplace, literally. Drake got a few, Maxwell's gotten a few, I think, where she got 1 or 2, I don't know. But Laplace has never gotten a skin in this game, and it's upsetting. So she is gonna have to be 3. Now, this is where it comes hard because I feel like Bae, Ein, and Laplace were obvious for me, right? But when it comes to these next 3, it's more of like new, like, I don't want to say new bias, but it's more of like just because it's new. It's like they're new, not new into the game, but just new. I feel like, again, no, Dorothy, right? Not this one. I mean, Dorothy, but I feel like Dorothy will always, you know, Overzone, my favorite event in Nikke. I think it's the greatest event in Nikke. I think the story is the best story in Nikke. I really like the whole thing of her trying to get back and stuff like that. She was done dirty. She's trying to get back. I love her and Pine. I think the whole thing behind Dorothy is cool. And then obviously she was the first ever transformation character. I really like that. Her kit was amazing. When the character came out, I fell in love with this character instantly. right? And she will always have a spot in my heart, I think, and that's why I have to put her in my top 6, I guess, right? But she has to. She just has to. There's nothing wrong with this character. She can be saved, right? She can be saved, and I know you guys don't believe it, but she can be saved. If Oswald just himself, she can be saved, literally, right? If the whole arc just themselves, she will be saved, right? But I'm gonna have her there at my 4. Now 5 and 6 is so hard. I don't even know, chat. I don't know. I think honestly, as crazy as this might sound, because I don't actually use the character whatsoever, Moran, I just think Moran is like one of the coolest looking characters in the game. And honestly, she might be like my next tank to build up, right? I know it might sound crazy, but Moran is just cool. Like, her old design was horrendous to me compared to this new design. But I think this Moran right here is just the definition of a badass, bro. That's just my opinion. I think you cannot get more of a badass than her and Rosanna. And I want to put Rosanna in my list as well, because I think Rosanna's right there with her. But I know there's another character, maybe, but Rosanna might be in there too. I don't know. But I think Moran and Rosanna are the top 2 characters in this game that just scream badass, looks-wise, design-wise. They're kit-wise. It's funny that both of them are like horrendous, but then they're godlike in PvP or whatever. But Moran, she got to be in my top 5. Now my 6, I don't know who to give it to, because if you guys don't know, my favorite overall looking character, if I had to choose, like if you ask me, okay, Zxous, if you can only be with one Nikke, you can only marry one Nikke, you can only be with one Nikke, you can only live your life with one Nikke, who would it be? The answer would be Rosanna. You guys know, I think Rosanna is the hottest looking character in the game. I think, no, not that Rosanna. Where's my other Rosanna, please? 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 Chat, give me, oh, she's right here. I think Rosanna is by far the hottest character in the game. I don't care what anybody's telling me. You could say Rappy, you could say Helm, you could say anybody else. It's not true. This character is the most beautiful looking character in the game. She got tattoos. Her hair is black and white with red eyes. You can't get anything better than that. I'm sorry. She's a staple in my opinion. So you know what? To my notes of my goals, I want, let's do this. For my notes, I want Moran and Rosanna to be built. Overload gear, maybe 10-10-10. I'll try my best. I'll see. But I want Moran and Rosanna to be built for me because I just love them. I think they're cool. So this right here is my starting lineup for my top 5, top 6 Nikkes, right? You got Bay at number 1, Ayn at 2, Laplace at 3, Dorothy at 4, Moran at 5, and then Rosanna at 6. I think that you can't go wrong with this lineup. You really can't go wrong with this lineup. You can't look at these characters. Look at all these characters in my top 6 and say I don't like them. You can't. You can't look at Moran. You can't look at Dorothy. You can't look at Bay. You can't look at Rosanna, Laplace, or even Ayn and say I don't like them. I don't like them. Don't forget to max out Bay. She's on here. Bay needs to be maxed out. She's right there. That's my goals for 2025. Right there. Okay? You can't go wrong with those characters. But I can? You can't. Because if you do, you're gone. I'm joking. But yeah, that's it right there. That's my honest to God top 6. I think these will be the staple of my. This will be the staple of mine. You ask me, Zxous, who's your favorite characters? If I ask you guys Zxous, or if I ask you guys, yo, tell me who my favorite characters are, you guys should be able to know one of these 6 characters' names. You should know Bay is my number 1. But you shouldn't, and her name is Bay. I could call my Bay my Bay. She's Bay. Her name is Bay, so she's Bay. I like that. That's another thing. I love the fact that her name is Bae because I'm calling her Bae regardless. So let's keep it a G. I like it. But could any of these characters get replaced? If they drop a Crow that's good, Crow is in there. I don't care. I don't care what you're telling me. You could hate Crow, and if Crow dies tomorrow, everybody dies the next day. That's what I'm saying. That's my love for Crow. Like, that's the type of love I have for Crow. If Crow dies tomorrow, everybody else is dying the next day. That's what it is. Like, they drop a Crow that's good, they give her a favorite item, whatever, make Crow good, and I'll be there for Crow. Fight me if you need to, but me and Sapphire, we're ready. We're ready to defend her. Because I'm telling you, Crow is the voice of Sora and Mamiya. I love Sora and Mamiya. So please, please, thank you. But that's it. Now you guys know the truth. So, you know the truth now.